Good morning, Dennis Smith reporting from the Board of Trade in Chicago. It's Tuesday, April 9th. Looking at the hog market today on the topic. Hog futures pulling back today. I like the chart formation if you look at the June, possibly forming what I would call a head and shoulders bottom formation, currently kind of down into the right shoulder. We'll see if this market can hold, see if it holds Friday's lows. That's the important level. If it does, I think there's a good chance the market works higher. Fundamentals, including a pretty strong cash market last week. We turned a little bit mixed to lower in the cash market yesterday on Monday. We'll see how the cash performs today. Interesting that packer margins have kind of gone into the red. It's an indication that supplies are tightening for the butcher hogs. Rarely, if ever, do the margins slip into the red like that in a situation of excessive hog numbers or excessive hog supplies or excessive pork production. So we'll see if they can get their margin back. If they can't, or if they keep it at a slim margin, it's a pretty good indication that we're getting into seasonally tighter hog supplies. Butcher hog numbers is what I call. Hog weights are running below a year ago. We'll get more information on that. The news out of China is negative this morning, and the export news is negative this morning. Now, the export news basically is February exports, and we knew that was going to be bad news. If you recall, hog futures trended lower throughout the month of February. Pork exports down 13%. Not good news. So the market is struggling from an export standpoint. News out of China is negative as their food price inflation is very well under control. Pork prices during the month of March down 5.5% in China, and that is going to keep things under wrap. The government announcing they are purchasing pork and placing it into a stockpile to try and prop up pork prices. So it looks like Chinese pork export business is going to be slow for a couple of months here. On the other side of that is this bird flu situation in China. It could create a consumer scare, a Chinese consumer scare away from poultry consumption, and that would have to benefit pork consumption dramatically in China. And that's the way I see it. I have no ideas or specific recommendations of the hogs. Watching the market closely for the thought of perhaps going long in the June hog contract, but not doing anything in today's market.